Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. This is going to be your love reading. I promise. I promise. This is your love reading. Your next general most likely is going to be on Friday. Okay. um, so we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. I am going to use these green cards. It's going to describe the condition of your love life or your relationship. That's what we're about to find out. Okay. You guys got me yesterday. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. This is for Sagittarius. Let's see what's surrounding Sagittarius energy. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have balance. This is, I mean, it could be, this could be good. This is good, but it also says what it is, what it needs to be. And it also can mean what you're going to experience, a balanced connection. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see the ones that came out. Well, you had one that says affliction. We'll get to it. I'm going to tell you why I believe that's there. Resiliency. This is you all the way. This is you all the way. One thing I do about when it comes to Sagittarius, it's like I handle you guys with care. But we're talking about relationships in this reading, and we're going to get real deep because I already see what this resiliency card means. It's coming after affliction, which is very interesting because it's what you have suffered and what you don't have and what you are desperately desiring. Affliction is not saying that someone is abusing you, beating you, hurting you. No, it is a feeling. Resiliency talks about how you need to just hang on. But I really do see that something is here. Maybe the universe is trying to bring something into balance for you, bring something into alignment, which talks about timing. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get in. We're going to see. We're going to see. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes out here for Sagittarius. Today's readings have been deep just because of these cards here. I don't know what made me pick them up this morning, but it's been deep just because of that. Ooh, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. I know what this is. I need to get the second card. This is a good energy. But I want to make sure that you weren't here in a good energy. You were vibing. And then something happened. Let's see. This is going to really tell me where you are. Oh, you got a good connection coming up in here. But I'm just trying to see where you are right now. Thank you. Got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is interesting. This one right here, Sag, I love y'all because y'all always, you make me think, and it's like I'm going to always figure you out. The Two of Wands is past and future. I mean, the Queen of Wands is past and future. So you tried to trick me with that one. The Two of Wands is a decision. Okay, you're going to be faced with something. You're going to be faced with something pretty soon. I would say, could be now. It could be within the next few weeks. It's somebody that I still feel like there's a little honey, because this looks like a bee. So it's like you got feelings for this person. There's still some romantic interest there with somebody, and you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted. I think we talked about that last week, didn't we? Isn't that interesting that I can get that off of this because of this looking like a bee? Something is going to seem very sweet to you. And the Two of Wands is like, let me see. What should I do? I feel like you were at one place. I'm telling you, I feel like in the summertime you were popping. It was something about you feeling good in the summer or in the beginning of the year where you were popping. And for some odd reason, there's now you kind of feel lost about your love life. You feel a little lonely. And that feeling right there can get you caught up with somebody who is either married or who do not want commitment. Because that's what you're about to face here. This is the reason why balance came out. Is this relationship healthy? Are they focused on you? You're going to have a decision to make because someone is going to either text or have already text or about how they want to see you, they want to talk or something like that. I just don't believe that this person is free. I'm not saying that they're in a full-blown connection. I am saying that I don't believe that this person wants anything serious with anybody, to be honest with you. Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, you have passed the test. When I tell you, Sagittarius, this is the reason why I should have done your reading last. I got 2 other readings that I'm going to be doing. Maybe it was the time that I did your reading, because even yesterday, your reading was off the chain. Even today, you have the Knight coming out saying what you've done. Remember, this talks about resiliency. Knight of Pentacles talks about your patience does what? Pay off. Why? There you go. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you what came up under there. There you go. You see how you made the right decision? And even if you face this within the next few weeks, you're going to think about this reading, because this is also hesitancy. Someone comes in that you may still have a little romantic feelings for, but you're going to be like, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere anyway, but you got to be careful because the Queen of Wands is like, I may have to give up the kitty, or you may have done that before. That could be your weakness. This is whether it's the kitty or the, I don't know what I should call it, the pole or something. I don't know. It is the Queen of Wands could be you can either go this way towards a sexual connection, something that could be very intense, the chemistry is there, or you can make a decision to move forward because now you're serious. The Knight of Pentacles is talking about seriousness. You are serious, and the person that will come in here will be serious. I personally see that's what you're going to do. I feel like you're going to make the right decision to say, I want somebody who's going to like me. Remember, affliction isn't what you're going through now per se, meaning with somebody. It's what you've already gone through. It's the after effect. When a bee stings you, how you feel afterward. You don't even feel it when it happens. It's how you're feeling after it. And now you have to persevere, resiliency, but you're strong. And I don't like to say that, but we know that you are. We know that you are because you wouldn't be here if you weren't. You wouldn't be here if you were not strong. Let's get your last card for this row. Guess what didn't show up for your reading today? The Devil. The devil done showed up twice. The devil ain't show up for you. And I'm not saying that you won't be faced with that. I just see that in general, you're making wiser decisions. Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to be faced with somebody here. And it's not because of this page. I really do believe that it's almost like, I'm not going to say the universe is testing you, but because I feel like this person always have done this, or you've been in a habit of taking people back. So there is no test. This is about you breaking patterns. Let's see if you're going to succeed this time. So when they do come back in here, are you going to say enough is enough? Because I don't want to be in this energy of affliction. I don't want to feel this anymore. Because even so, the Page of Cups don't offer you nothing emotionally. That's not them, but I'm just saying, I'm just using this as an example. They don't offer you anything emotionally. That's why I said it could be sex. The only reason why is because for that moment, you feel loved for that moment. So we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. I'm not going to use those cards. That annoys me. We're going to start with the Queen of Wands. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. There it is. Split the deck looking at the Queen of Wands. This was you. This is all about you. This is not the universe testing you. This is about you getting out of those habits that you've been stuck in for a very long time with allowing people back in your life for sex or whatever. Oh no. I know I'm not looking at what I'm looking at. I know I'm not. And you guys already know I'm really not judgmental. I just have to act like this for the reading. Okay. I know I'm not looking at what I'm looking at. Didn't I say earlier that there was a possibility that someone could have been in a connection? I think I said that earlier. I don't know what made me say it because there was nothing here that said anything about that. But I do feel like, and I said that you're going to be tempted. For some of you, you were about that life. I do see that, the person that could be coming back up in here, if they're not married, they got somebody. What was one of the first cards of your root reading? Balance, temperance. Have you learned your lesson? You will be tempted. This is a fact. And I don't even care if the person isn't even in a committed relationship. The person who's coming back up in here, when you were with them, didn't want commitment. You wanted something that's going to be elevated, something that was going to sustain you, and they didn't give you that. So the Temperance card is saying, have you learned your lesson from that? We'll see. And remember, this is a universal card. So that's the judge. That is literally the universe saying, all right, let me see what they're going to do. This is not earthly. By no means. You guys are extremely intuitive, first of all. One thing that I'm getting off of you is that you love metaphysics. Even if it wasn't tarot, you guys are all up into this world. You're very psychic. A lot of you are very psychic. You're just like Harry Potter-ish. And sometimes you like the underworld. Okay. But I do feel like looking at this reading, part of this is talking about how the universe is trying to expand you. It's not trying to keep you from advancing. It's actually trying to expand you. Let's get the Two of Wands. Man, look at this. Oh my God. Sagittarius, y'all coming out like crazy in y'all reading today. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. Ooh. Sagittarius. I mean, you guys are misbehaving. Sagittarius, you guys are misbehaving. I'm going to have to talk to you this morning. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But there it is again. The Two of Wands is a decision. The Lovers is two people standing there. What you going to do? What are you about to get yourself into? And I can tell you where this is headed. I could already tell you where it's going. Now remember, affliction is here. That's it. If you decide, this is if you make the conscious decision to be with this person, you will cause this feeling on yourself. You know this is not going to go anywhere. I don't care if they're married or in a connection or not. You know, because you've learned before. This is not going to go anywhere, and it's going to cause a whole lot of headache and a whole bunch of frustration. That's the affliction. Now, I will tell you, for some of you, this reading is leaning, not all, leaning towards some of you actually caving. I just have to tell you. The universe don't hate you. The universe is not going to hate you. But remember, it talks about you had affliction, and this is what's making me believe that for some of you, just in general, you're going to cave. That balance card came out, and there is an imbalance with you. Here you are. You know how like sometimes people smoke cigarettes and they have this battle with themselves, like don't go, and it's like it's none in the house, right? It's like don't go out and get nothing. Don't go out. Don't go out. Don't go out and get nothing. As long as it's not in the house, right? I feel like you're going to be at that place of battling yourself that if you want to get smoked. Because it feels good in the moment, right? If you ever see those movies when the people actually take the cigarette out of the pack and they start smoking their first puff, they have that sigh of relief and it's like, ooh, right? It doesn't even have to be cigarettes, right? It could be, you know, what's legal in certain states, but you're trying to kick the habit. That is how strong this feeling is for you to try to resist. I don't know what it is about this person, but for some odd reason, it's kind of like you can't kick the habit. Some of you do, though. Some of you do. This is how I could tell the reading is split. Because now you have, and even if you do, let me just say this. Let me kind of take that back. Even if some of you slip up, you're going to find out really quickly that was the wrong decision. So I don't want you beating yourself up over it. You already know I'm not about that. I'm just trying to get you from beating yourself up after the act. That's it. Not because you committed some great sin or whatever. No, I just don't want you to feel like, damn, like you can't trust your own decisions, your choices. But either way, you're going to get to the place that you need to go because you got the full card at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Cups is clearly saying this is not working. You're going to get there whether you fall or not. Okay. Let's get the Page of Cups here for Sagittarius. Two. Got the Devil. And we have the King of Cups. Some of y'all really are going to have to release this person out of your energy for real, for real. I don't think all Sagittariuses are in this energy where they're like, holding on to this. And again, like I said before, for those who are single, this is a warning. I don't know if I said that for you or another reading. This is a warning because this could occur in the future for you. And so with the devil hitting that page, it's still the same situation, but it's telling me that this is why I say you may entertain them. And then I say that they're still coming in here on some bull. Yeah, they're still coming in here on some bullshit, y'all. This person has not changed. But truly, is the devil really them or is it you? Who's the devil in this reading? The devil really doesn't have to be them. The devil could be you, but you're being afflicted by it because of your choices and your decisions. Two of Swords. That is what you have to remember. This is the reason why it says balance. Are you focused on yourself? Do you know what it is that you really want here with the Two of Wands? Come on now. I'm just letting you know what's here. You already know what's ahead. You already know what's coming. You can't say that you don't because yes, you do. You cannot say that you were blindsided by this because no. But it's something deeper. It's something deeper with this person. I have the slightest idea. I don't know. Just saying, for some of y'all, this is deep as hell. Let's go ahead and get your 2 cards. The singles, you look pretty decent. One thing that I will say, you do have a connection that's coming in here where the person is just going to be head over heels for your ass. That's the only thing I can tell you. The person is going to be head over heels. I mean, not in a bogus way. I like the fact that the King of Cups came out with the Devil, which is saying like the person will come in here, they like you and they like you a lot, but it's level-headed because it came out with the King of Cups. It would be a little bit different if it came out with possibly, it would have been another card that I can tell. I would have known when it came out, but I just feel like the person who's coming in here is going to really love you. They're going to really be loving on you. Let's go ahead. This is for Sagittarius. Last 2 cards, please. You got the 6 of Wands. This is really good. And then you have the Sun. This is just amazing. Regardless of what happens. Regardless, and I don't want to say that because I don't want you to fall. I don't want you not being able to trust your own decisions. I don't want you to get to this place where you're like, I'm just so weak. I don't want you to have that in your psyche. This is the reason why I'm very careful about what I say. I don't want you to beat yourself up if you do. But I'm telling you, I finally see you breaking free from this because this is what this means to me. You got optimism everywhere. You got success here. Overcoming is the 6 of Wands. Just as much as it is the 7 of Wands. And your ending is happiness with the Sun card. You went through all of that and still came out with the Sun. I think the Sun came out for you yesterday. And it clears away what you've been feeling. Loneliness, sadness, codependent on somebody, feeling like you just, you're left behind and you have to be waiting stuff out and you're getting it, all of that gets left behind. Because see, this is optimism for the future. And if now you can go back to the 2 of Wands, now the future is bright with the Sun. That's what you have to remember when this person comes back in here, though. That's all I have to say. Let's go ahead. Let's get a card. I do see you moving on. I do see a lot of travel here for you. You could meet your person while you're traveling, or they may have to travel to you. And yes, shadow work. You got that card too. So I feel like the work is being done. That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is the future and the past with the Queen of Wands. I do see you feeling good about yourself. Absolutely. But this is what I have for you here, Sagittarius. I thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. You know how much I love you. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. I am doing Cash App Lives tonight. Tonight sometime, if you guys are interested. Have a good morning, and I will see you guys later. Bye.